What is up, gang? Welcome to Gravy Gambles, the segment from past the Gravy podcast, formerly known as PTG Picks. We used to do it in the podcast each week, and then we kind of got very long-winded talking about gambling and realized maybe not everybody cared about gambling. So now we're just going to make it its own little thing every single week. So Weezy's very thrilled about it, but it's week one of the NFL season. It's Alex and Pat. And we are here to give you 3 picks apiece. And at the end of the season, whoever loses in our head-to-head is going to have to do some sort of punishment. We don't know what just yet. But how are you doing, Pat? Are you ready for NFL Week 1?
Bro, I'm excited. I already have one score in fantasy football. Nobody gives a shit, but I'm excited. I'm happy. One drive, one touchdown. Let's get it fucking going.
We are watching the Bills-Rams as we speak right now. We're recording this on Thursday. So the lines, if they do change, just remember we at 7:38 p.m. Central Time on Thursday. That was when we got our lines based off of ESPN.com. Pat, I will start first. I believe I was the champ last year. And I have one word that kind of describes my picks for the week, and it's revenge. Revenge is the theme I'm going to use for my picks. I'm going to start with a non-revenge game, though, and it's Philadelphia -4 over the Detroit Lions. I think that a lot of people got on the Lions hype train, kind of watching them on Hard Knocks. Coach Dan Campbell, they had a bunch of cool dudes. I mean, Jared Goff, fucking maybe not the best quarterback, but a nice guy. Seems like a cool
Very
cool
nice
dude.
guy.
Cool dude. But I don't know how good the Lions are going to be. The Lions do seem like a team that's going to kind of hang in a lot of losses this year. I think that's what they did last year too. Like I feel like the Lions are going to lose a lot of like 6-point games. A lot of like 6-point or less games, a lot of touchdown or less type games where they're going to be in it, but they're not really going to be in it. And I think they're going to be a lot of garbage time points that they score as well. So I got Philly -4. Really, I don't really know. I think everybody else is just on the Philly train right now. I don't know if I love them to go to the Super Bowl like a lot of people are saying. I think they're going to be very competitive in the NFC East, which doesn't say a ton. I think it'll come down to them and the Cowboys probably. But I really think like their offense seems like they're set up to be very successful if Jalen Hurts doesn't suck. You got Smith, their pick from last year. AJ Brown. I mean, they got a solid running game with Miles Sanders.
Maybe the best line in football.
Very, very possibly. It just seems like week one, I feel like they're going to come firing out the gates. I think Jalen Hurts is going to try and have something to prove. And I mean, he does have something to prove. I think Jalen Hurts is going to come out and try and, perform very well this first week. I mean, obviously everybody's going to be hyped. It's week one, but I think Eagles -4 over the Lions. That's probably that looking at these, like I didn't really do too much research into these picks this week. I just was like, got to go with my gut week one. There's not a lot to base everything off of. So I looked at the Eagles -4 and it seemed too easy. So I took it, which sometimes comes back to bite you in the ass. But I feel like this time I'm just going to go Philly -4. I could see them easily winning by a touchdown in this one.
Yeah, I mean, you said your key was revenge, and so far I don't think there was much revenge in those first 2 games. So I think I know where your third game is going. But I like both
that's
those.
Just my first. That's just one. Philly -4 over the Lions is my first one.
I don't know why I thought I heard there was another one before that.
Yeah, no.
I like that though.
Yeah, first revenge game I got. Cleveland. It's a pick'em over the Panthers. Baker Mayfield says he wants to beat the shit out of it. Excuse me, I'm stumbling on my words. He said he wants to beat the shit out of the Panthers, his old team, and I think he goes.
He wants to beat the shit out of the Browns. He's on the Panthers.
Oh, I fucked it up. Then go Carolina. Excuse me.
I was very close to taking this as well.
Over the Browns. My bad. I'm fucking this up. It's week one. We're getting back in the hang of this.
It's not one of my official picks, but it will be a bet that I place.
Yeah, Carolina pick'em over the Browns is what I'm going to go with, not Browns over Panthers. Baker Mayfield's going to fuck up the Browns, right? Like, hey, you got rid of me for a rapist, and now that guy's not here. Yeah, y'all are fucked.
Yeah, I mean, the Browns don't really have a quarterback right now, but they do have a stout defense. That's why this is going to be pretty. But yeah, Baker he's just going to check down to McCaffrey 46 times if he has to, and those two are just going to carry
You
them
have a
to a
healthy
win.
McCaffrey. You have a healthy McCaffrey week 1. I don't know how long he'll be healthy. It's very possible this is his only healthy week this season. But you have a healthy McCaffrey right now. He's going to have 107 receptions probably. And I think it'll be a close one, but it is a pick 'em. So I'm going to go Panthers over the Browns. It's just basically a money line bet right there.
I'm probably also going to place props on McCaffrey receptions and DJ Moore receptions.
I don't know what the over-under on Baker touchdowns is, but I kind of like if it's 2.5, I'm taking the over. If it's 3.5, I probably won't.
Ooh, I was gonna say if it was 1.5, I'll take it. I don't know about 2.5, but
2.5. Baker's
I like Panthers in that.
Baker's gonna throw 3 touchdowns in this.
He might throw 2 picks as well,
game.
though. He's antsy. He wants to beat him, so he might press.
Very true.
But I like Panthers to come out with the win.
Yeah, Panthers pick them over the Browns. And then my final one, it's Monday Night Football. It's Russell Wilson going back to Seattle to face a very, very bad Seahawks team. Seahawks had to choose between Drew Lock and Geno Smith as their quarterback, which is not great. It's not seeming great. And I know that the Broncos have a pretty good defense. They've got a solid up-and-coming offense that seems on paper like it's going to do well. I don't think the Broncos are going to be – they'll probably be 4th in the AFC West this year, but Seattle is going to be bottom of the league. Maybe not the worst team, but they're going to be probably one of the 3 or 4 worst teams in the league this season. It's probably going to be Pete Carroll's last year. So I'm going to go –
They will be drafting a quarterback very high next year.
Easily. I'm going to go Broncos -6.5 over the Seahawks. Russ is going to go in there and it's a fuck you game for Russ. And Russ is like, he's corny as shit, but he's a motivated kind of guy. And he's going to go in there and he's going to throw a million touchdowns against the Seahawks, I think. And yeah, easily Denver is going to win this one by a touchdown. So Denver -6.5 over the Seahawks. So my picks to recap are Eagles -4 over the Lions, Panthers in a pick 'em over the Browns, and the Broncos -6.5 over the Seahawks. What do you got?
I'm starting off. I'm going to pick the first dog of the year for us right away. If you know me, you know I don't pick a lot of dogs. Jags +2.5 versus the Commanders. I like the Jags outright in this one. I think they're going to be a much better team this year. They're getting Etienne back. He got hurt before the year, right? So he had a full year. He didn't even touch the field last year. Trevor Lawrence is fucking good. Nobody's talking about him because he was so bad last year. That's because his coach was putting his finger up fucking co-ed's buttholes in between games. He didn't have any real coaching. Now he's got Doug Peterson, who's well-respected throughout the entire league, not only just as a head coach, but as a quarterback coach. He knows how to coach these guys up. They revamped their wide receiver squad. They brought in Christian Kirk. That's a big body for him to throw to. I think the Jaguars, they're not going to be good. Don't get me wrong. They're not going to be a good team. I think they're going to be better. And the Commanders are a fucking dumpster fire. You never know when Carson Wentz is going to go throw 13 interceptions in a game. Jaguars getting 2.5 points against the Commanders. Like I said, I like them to win outright.
I like that. And like I feel like Chase Young is out, isn't he, for Washington? Just like I'm not gonna go in on a team called the Commanders until you tell me I should. It's like the Cleveland Guardians. I was very hesitant to bet them. I was like, I don't like this. It doesn't sound like a baseball team name. I'm not used to this name yet. I'm not picking the Commanders because
you got to earn the name.
It's too new for me. It's got some stink on it. Yeah, bet against the Commanders right now. I like that.
Also, where the hell was my next pick that I had down? This one also for me, easy. Bears are going to be absolutely atrocious. 49ers -7. I know people don't trust Trey Lance. I don't think it matters. I could be out there.
Yeah.
And I know Kittle got hurt. Doesn't fucking matter. The Bears are an absolute dumpster fire. You could trot out, like I said, you could trot me out there. And all you got to do is hand it off in that zone blocking scheme. They're going to run for 200.
Just runs the fucking wall, and they'll run it down their throat. It's going to be a long day for Chicago.
Yeah, they're going to run for 200 yards. They're going to run for 200 yards against the Bears. And I don't think the Bears are really going to move the ball much at all against the 49ers defense. Nick Bosa is going to have 3 sacks.
Yeah, I like this one. I was very tempted to take it, but the -7, I don't know why. It was like it's week 1. I can't get 7. It was 6.
And Trey Lance, but
little secret though I did here is I did through a little teaser, teased San Francisco down to -1 with Indy who's also 7, also given 7 to the Texans. So Indy and San Fran both -1. A little teaser at -1.
I had the Ravens in on that.
I also had I have Ravens Pittsburgh. So Ravens getting them at -1, and in Pittsburgh 11.5. You're getting against the Bengals.
Nice. Yeah, I mean the Ravens was almost where I went right here, but I was just the Bears are dog shit. I mean, so are the Jets with and Flacco's under center. But and then the next one, it's the most obvious pick. We all knew it was coming. Packers -1.5. I don't care how good people say the Vikings.
Does it make you nervous? Are you nervous?
No,
not at all.
No, because even if we come out and shit the bed week 1, we did last year.
That's true. That's why I'm hesitant to take it, because it's like the Packers do love to lose that like first game, and then like Aaron Rodgers like is at the press conference like fucking I don't give a shit, dude. I don't fucking give a shit. Just RELAX. Like we're waiting. We need Aaron Rodgers to be like, we're gonna figure it out, dude. Just chill out. Like we need that from Aaron Rodgers, and we haven't got it yet. So like they're probably gonna lose. Is my thought.
Everyone's saying they've got no wide receivers. It's not true. We've got Sammy Watkins, old ass. He's good for one good game a year.
Good,
Alan Lazard, big bod. It's Aaron Rodgers. He's going to find him. Romeo Doubs or Dobbs. I don't know how to pronounce his name yet, but he's a rookie. He's showing out. We've got a 6'5" fucking rookie, Christian Watkins.
Yeah.
Or Watson. He's going to take a little bit, but he's going to eventually develop into a target that Aaron Rodgers just peppers for 1,200 yards a year. It's fine. We've got 2 great backs. We've got tight ends we can throw to, and we've got the greatest quarterback statistic-wise to ever touch a football. Statistically to ever touch a football. And then everyone's like, oh, but the Vikings offense is going to be so good this year. I don't think people understand how good the Packers defense is. They've got the best three cornerbacks set in the league. 2 safeties up top are absolute monsters. We finally gave Kenny Clark some help on the defensive line, and we've got backers that run around like goddamn madmen. Packers might have the best defensive football this year. It's just people aren't used to saying that because, it's the Packers. They play offense. It's what they do. But you give Aaron Rodgers a top 5 defense, it's Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl.
-1.5 is what you got him at.
-1.5. Yeah, I'll take anytime you get the Packers -1.5 because usually they're like a 6-point favorite.
So you go Jags as the dogs to beat the Commanders.
Yep.
And then
49ers -7.
49ers -7
over Bears
-1.5.
Packers -1.5 east. And I'm going to do the same thing I do every time. I'm going to tease the Packers with the over in that game. Don't know what the fucking over is, but I'm taking it.
There you go. All right. Well, that's our week 1 Gravy Gambles picks for you guys and gals. Enjoy winning all of your money today. Why don't you parlay all 6 of our bets together? Parlay all 6 of them, and then if that hits, then we get a portion of it. I'd like to be donated to me at least because we helped, and then you'll be very rich. So congratulations on a winning week, everybody.
I'll just take some wings. Just give me some wings.
Yeah, just send us wings. I'm cool with that too. It's a good trade-off. Follow us on Twitter at Gravy Gambles. We don't just tweet football bets. We tweet all the bets we post every single day. And then go and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Pass the Gravy Podcast on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. That's where all of our episodes will be posted if you're not watching on Facebook. But hey, let's go. Week 1 just about to get going if you're watching this. I'm Alex, and that is Pat at Alex J. Middleton at Not Pat Dion. We will talk to you guys next week.